What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk Dima Mary J Music. So guys, it's been a crazy week. I mean, Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey broke up and stopped the show. I got a lot of views from it here on the YouTube channel. Give myself a round of applause. And I really thank y'all for giving me rich. But let's fast forward, Dima. So we're gonna talk about our boy Nick Young. You know, he has this popular meme face here. If you ever seen it before, God damn, bro. That's definitely him. And Nick Young decided to, really weigh in on Michael B. Jordan. He's retired out the NBA now, and he's just sitting there on Twitter talking shit about everybody now. So he ended up saying something that many of us kind of already believed, but couldn't really prove. And that is this: Michael B. Jordan really is more comfortable dealing with white women, but black women won't let him be with one. And I actually say it just as he said it. Dima, sad music. Michael B. Jordan really like the white meat, but y'all won't let him be with one. So people start getting mad and criticizing him for that particular comment. And it's kind of interesting to say, because really, I believe that Michael B. Jordan would be compatible with somebody in the African-American community. But I do feel that Michael B. Jordan's career progression would put him on a path with more non-black women than black women. All right. And let me just, talk about some of you black men out there who might have a similar situation. The more money that you're going to make, especially if your career is not or your business is not tied to the black community, you're going to continue to meet people in different parts of the world. The world is a global economy now, and a lot of the ladies that you're going to meet are not going to be African American or black. Some of them will be, but many will not. And Michael B. Jordan is in Hollywood, and a lot of the ladies that he deals with or comes across, some are black, many are not. And the thing about it is that a lot of times people have a preference for the black community, like guys like me. But then there are some guys who, they're open for the best deal out there in these streets, right? And so some guys like Michael B. Jordan gonna be like, well, look, shit, if the white woman gonna come with, some good personalities, or the Latina lady, I'm not gonna discount her based off of, the fact that she's white or Latina. And this is what a lot of black women want black men to do. A lot of black women want, the highly successful, talented black men that might be attractive to just be in the same vicinity as white, Asian, or non-black women, and to turn them down just to be with black women. People that are like that are going to be like Dr. Umar Johnson, people like me, hardcore pro-blacks. Everybody's not going to be like that though. Most guys are not going to have as much racism, if you want to put it that way, or racial prejudice or preference against non-black women. In fact, some guys are going to feel more comfortable around those ladies, because especially a lot of black men that grew up around the black community and they didn't feel like they were necessarily accepted. They felt like maybe they were a little bit corny and women didn't like them so much. But they're going to feel more comfortable, which I felt like this was the situation with Michael B. Jordan. Situation with Michael B. Jordan with Lori Harvey is just that it made a lot of sense. And this is where you'll see a lot of black men that got options come back to the black community, because this particular one opportunity makes sense. And see, this is why I believe Michael B. Jordan ended up getting with Lori Harvey. It made a lot of sense. She's beautiful. She's 10 years younger than him. She is already known. It would keep people talking about him in the tabloids. She's a daughter of Steve Harvey, who also would have a lot of connections and mentorship for him. It's just a great deal for a guy like that. There's no other lady out there that he can deal with to have that much, going for himself. It was good to be with her. He was attracted to her. And also, there were also competitive advantages dealing with Lori Harvey from a career standpoint. So sexually she's attractive, and she had something to offer based on who she was and who the family was. The situation is though, is that if you remove that from her and you go back into the regular situation, what competitive advantage is the black woman gonna bring now? Because you can't use the fact, well, you know what? She's black. I'm sticking with the home team now. It's not gonna happen. What most black men are gonna do is they're gonna look at you based on what you can do. And black men are what you call, I've heard Coach Greg Adams use this term, free agents. And when you're a free agent, what do? You sign with the team that's either the best, most favorable for where you want to play, or it's gonna pay you the most money. So the next black woman that's out there, that's gonna be out there, she gonna have to have a lot to, to be able to get with him and compete on an international level with the looks, maybe career, maybe submissiveness, all these other things. Now I want to get to the point that Nick Young made about black women won't let him be with the white women. I just don't really think that Michael B. Jordan cared, because black women are not his buying audience. Now he would address that, but Michael B. Jordan gets some support from black women, but nobody in the black community is paying him to do stuff. Nobody's writing his checks. It's not like he's a singer like R. Kelly had a lot of black women fans, Maxwell. Michael B. Jordan doesn't really care about that, but it did help, though, garner some support in the black community by having a black girlfriend, or potentially being able to have a black wife. And the reason is it gave a lot of black women hope that, hell, they could be able to do that kind of stuff too. If Michael B. Jordan got with Lori Harvey, well, shit, I can hope and maybe my Prince Charmer will come and also choose me. That's another thing that he had going for him. But unfortunately, like many brothers out there, guys are gonna feel comfortable with women that they feel are gonna be a little bit more submissive. You look at some of these reality shows and some of these sisters on there and the guys dealing with them. I'm not saying that that's all black women, but certainly it does represent people that we know exist in our community. A lot of these guys are not gonna put up with that. They're gonna go to the path of least resistance, especially when you don't have to put up with it. A lot of brothers that got money and that got a lot of things to offer, they're not putting up with that shit. Even guys in the middle class are not gonna put up with it if they don't have to. Okay, I know I made a trolling video title the other day talking about black men are addicted to struggle of, and some of them are. Many of them are not though, right? I'm just gonna be real. A lot of black men, if they don't have to put up with it, they're not gonna put up with it. And Michael B. Jordan is definitely a man that won't put up with it. But let me tell you something, guys. If you want to be rich like Michael Jordan, then you need to check out my boy, the Lead Attorney's live streaming course. Now, guys, the Lead Attorney's one of my guys. He made a lot of money last year, and many of you guys watch YouTube. You're YouTubing yourself. And let me just tell you this, right? I really believe that live streaming on the platform, it's a good way to build communities, right? I know I don't do it as much as myself, but it doesn't mean that it works. It doesn't work. It doesn't mean that it doesn't work, because we've seen the Lead Attorney do it, and we've seen Kevin Samuels do it, and guys all the time are building great communities here on the platform. So if you're interested in the Lead Attorney's course, it'll teach you how to live stream. It's a great community over there. You can get into the YouTube business. Go to the first comment pinned to the top. You can go enroll and start your journey today. He updates this course a lot. There's many things in there. And guys, like I tell you, man, many people have had a lot of success with this particular YouTube course. So if you're thinking about that, why not start today? Check them out in the first comment at the top. Tell them that O'Shea sent you. And guys, as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.